Hello everyone, my name is Nadeem Khan. Welcome to Uncommon Literature. So today we are going to learn the history of English drama, how English drama started in England particularly. Drama as a genre is very famous in English literature. So let's see how it really started. In all civilizations, drama and religious events are bound together. Same happened in England as well. Whenever there was any religious occasion, a performance from the Bible was performed. The live events of Jesus were performed. For example, Annunciation, meaning the announcement of the birth of Jesus to Virgin Mary. Resurrection, when Jesus was resurrected after death. Ascension, when Jesus, after resurrection, went to heaven. These performances were called troupes, and later these troupes were developed into liturgical drama. It means the performances taken from the Bible. It was first written or performed in Latin, but as they became famous, it also came out in vernacular, meaning in common language. Since it was growing fame, earlier it was being performed inside church at the place of choir, where the singers are there, but later they moved to nave. Nave is a central area of a church. We further see the drama came out of church first in churchyard and then in open meadows. Once out of the church, the drama came in the common languages. For example, here in England, English. The drama was coming in English language, but still they were religious in subject. So they are called miracle plays. The function of drama was now completely entertainment. In this regard, there was a famous feast called Corpus Christi. On this day, it was full of performances, and at this time, the performances were being held on wagons, like on moving stage. It was called pageants. So you have to understand, now every stage has wheels, and one wagon, one pageant represents only one scene of the drama, and one pageant has to perform the same performance at every station it is moving forward. So for example, there are 5 scenes or 5 acts in a play, and they divide the 5 acts into 5 different pageants. Each pageant will go to 3 different destinations called stations, and they will perform the same drama, and later they will move to the next station. So people had to wait for the next pageant to arrive at their station for the next scene or act of that drama. So I hope it is clear to you. Each pageant represented one scene or one action of the drama, and later it moved forward to the next station, and at that previous station there was one new pageant with one new performance of the same drama. So this is how the drama was being carried on wheels. So now the drama was no longer in the hands of church authority, but later it was under the control of trade guilds. Trade guilds was a group by some people to control and to monitor the performances on these pageants. So there are some surviving cycles of these miracle plays named Chester, York, and Wakefield. So you can read about them in detail if you want. Moving ahead, the drama developed into a new form called morality plays. In this, the subject was no longer biblical, but here they were dealing with the abstract concepts, for example, virtues and vices struggling for man's soul. This whole concept is called psychomachia. It is a Latin term. The Pride of Life and The Castle of Perseverance are 2 great examples of morality plays which came in the beginning. The Everyman is the most famous morality play which you as a student of English literature must have heard. If you have not heard, must read about Everyman as a morality play. So you will understand that how different virtues and vices are trying to get the soul of men. Like vices are trying to get man's soul towards the good deeds, and the bad deeds are taking the man's souls away from the good things towards the hell. This is the whole concept of psychomatia. John Rastell, John Haywood, and John Bale. These are some of the important playwrights during this time. The first English comedy was written by Nicholas Udall. He wrote Ralph Royster Doyster. Okay, so remember, this is the first English comedy written by Nicholas Udall. You have to understand, till this time in drama, verse or rhyming was still dominant. The lines or the dialogues of the plays were written in verses. Okay, but the first play which came in prose was Supposes. It was written by George Gascoigne. Okay, so you have to remember this, that John Gascoigne wrote Supposes, which came as a prose play in the English theatre first in 1566. Here I would take a minute to tell you the earliest theatres opened in England. The first was the Theatre. Yes, it is the name. The Theatre, which came in 1576, then the Curtain 1577, the Rose 1588, the Swan 1595, and the Globe 1598. So these were the public theatres for the public performances. In the end, I would just tell you the important group of playwrights called university mates. So this is a group of 7 playwrights who went to university. Basically, they got their education from university, unlike the other playwrights who did not get any formal education. Okay, so they are John Dilly, Robert Greene, George Peele, Thomas Lodge, Thomas Kidd, Thomas Nash, and of course Christopher Marlowe, who wrote Dr. Faustus. So I hope I made you understand the history of English drama, how the drama started. If you understood and liked the video, kindly subscribe to my channel and share it among your friends. Thank you so much. Goodbye.